Hey folks, it's Paul Seoige here with Trooper Capper TV. I'm here with the man himself, Captain Deadpool, aka Warren. Listen, I gotta ask you straight up, you are the headliner tomorrow night in their hometown. How does that feel? Because you got a great roar when you went up on the weighing scales today, but how does that feel for you?
It's exciting, man. It's the closest I've got to fight to home in a long time. I got a lot of people that, you know, even when I travel, they'll come in and travel with me if they can, but you know, you're not going to get a huge group when it's stuff like that. But this being, you know, 20 minutes from where I live, had a lot of tickets sold, and actually we sold the place out. So we're gonna have a huge turnout. A lot of guys, you know, from our work and just friends and family and stuff coming to support. It's awesome.
So if there's going to be a fire here tomorrow night, we're sorted because all them boys will be here to look after everything.
They'll be set, man. They might be a little sloshed, but they can throw their beers at it, whatever they got to do to put it out.
So how else, like, how do you prepare for something like that? Because this OCC is a bit of a legendary centre. It's going to be hot here tomorrow night, but how do you prepare? Because let's be honest, there's a little bit more pressure. You are the main event, but you are a cool, calm, and collected guy. I've already seen you fight numerous times. What's going through your mind for the next 24 hours?
You know, as far as, you know, it being a little hotter out here, that's fine. My shift combat is not climate controlled, so we train in dire heat like this all the time. I'm used to it. I mean, even work, you know, I mean, we put on hot suits and go and do our thing. But no, man, like you said, I am, you know, I'm just naturally a relaxed guy. I've got to be, you know, the headliner a number of times for BKFC on some, you know, really big venues, really big stages overseas. And I think that just comes into play after a while. You know, it's not that you don't get excited about it, but you start to get comfortable with it.
So Jeff Houston interviewed you tonight, and he mentioned that you're the former light heavyweight champion of the BKFC. Where do you see a victory for yourself tomorrow night take you onwards and upwards with the BKFC again?
I think it throws me right back in the title mix. You know, I'm still ranked in the top of the division. You know, that last loss was my first one in years. And I don't see anybody else, you know, in the top 5 really being in that mix right now.
Is 185 where you're going to stay?
Yeah, man. I'm very open about it. I'm small for the weight class. You know, I cut a couple pounds, and that's it. I don't ever diet or starve myself. You know, last night I had dinner and dessert and woke up at 191, so I sweated out 5 pounds.
I love that diet. If I can do your diet, I'm gonna do it. I like that relaxed approach. Listen, you're a very relaxed man. I gotta ask you where Deadpool came from. Where did that nickname come from?
So, once people know me better and more of a personal relationship, like, I'm never serious unless I really have to be. And
unless the house is on fire.
Yeah, so I'm always cutting jokes, and even like in the ring, like there's times that I've been locked up with somebody throwing uppercuts, and I'll be like, "You're not my favorite person right now." We're still fighting, you know what I mean? And they talk right back to me, and it's funny. But yeah, so it kind of became a thing, you know. The captain side started years back whenever I finally started to put on a little bit of my man muscle, and I had a few people like, "Man, you kind of look like Captain America," and then the personality side with never being serious was the Deadpool thing, so it became kind of a joke and a name, and it stuck, which I like it, man. I mean, I'm a Marvel fan.
You are the favorite for tomorrow night too, though, so does that add a bit more pressure to it?
No, man, because at the end of the day, you know, whether you're the favorite or the underdog, it doesn't change anything, you know what I mean? That's just kind of people guessing and hoping, and really it just matters once you step in there.
I wish you the very best of luck tomorrow night.
I appreciate you.
Thanks so much, and onwards, upwards.
Thank you, brother.
Cheers.